Hello everyone, my name is Cyrilda Summers McGee and I am the founder and CEO of Workplace Change, and welcome to Word on the Street. Word on the street is that the compensation models that we're using to employ our workforce are shifting due to the global marketplace, but your compensation philosophies are not changing. So here's my perspective on it. All right, so here are the things you should be thinking about as you reconsider your comp philosophy in response to having a workforce from all over the world. Okay, so number one, even when you're hiring just local people, you should be thinking about how does an employee get promoted, right? How do you go from being a project manager 1 to a project manager 2, or from a coordinator to a manager inside the organization? And then, are you basing your evaluations on that? Are you telling people how to develop in order to move up the ranks? Because that is all a part of your compensation philosophy. Another thing you should be thinking about is COLA or merit increases. A lot of folks will give a COLA, right? Especially right now, all over the nation, folks are saying, if I'm not getting a 9% increase in my base compensation, then I'm taking a pay cut. Well, that's not true. However, I understand the rationale behind it. And when you provide a COLA across the board, what can happen is that folks who are your higher performers, they can become disenchanted. They can say, well, what's the purpose of working incredibly hard if everyone's gonna get the same amount of compensation no matter what? That becomes a part of your compensation philosophy. And then there is, do you establish geo-compensation models, meaning having a compensation range for the same classification based on the region where you are, or the nation, the country, where you are securing the talent. This is a conversation you should have before you start hiring from across the globe, right? Back in the day, only large corporations hired employees from other countries. And now, due to the fact of COVID making everyone work from home, folks are starting to hire from all over the planet. And they never thought about how will they pay a person who is located in San Francisco versus Chicago versus Bangladesh. The compensation model should probably shift, and you need to go and do your comp modeling based on where you're getting that talent. So word on the street is that the compensation formulas are changing, but are you evolving as a result of finding global talent? Are you changing your comp philosophies based on finding global and national talent? And are you competitive when it comes to finding the best talent the nation and the world has to offer when you think about compensation? Well, this concludes this episode of Word on the Street. Tune in again and we'll see you next time.